What was the draft night for you?
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
But also like it was like my dream came true,
Mm-hmm.
because it was just like, man, I was just walking around the hotel and like I I never once had made an excuse about my eye situation, and I never used it as a crutch. And I never seeked pity from anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like I was walking around and people were just giving me pity.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the like,
I don't.
I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I don't need that shit. I don't need you to feel bad for me because I'm at the end of the day, I'm gonna figure
Yeah.
this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
But
And I'm not dying.
every single place I
Yeah.
went,
Mm-hmm.
people were just like looking at me like, I just feel terrible for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then that made me feel even more bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like it was tough. I was in the NBA hotel, at the West End, and they put me and my family up, and like they were telling me to go to all like the draft suites and everything and get all this free gear. I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck about all this shit. Like,
Yes.
I want to hoop, like I want to compete,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the embarrassing part. But then like the part where I was actually up on stage, like in front of my family and shaking Adam Silver's hand, like
You
that
could have.
was like what I had worked so hard for.
Yeah.
So at least I had that part of my dream. Like,
Mm-hmm. Fulfilled.
yeah,
Yeah. I respect that. I respect that. Once again, I mean, like I said, no one can. No one's in your shoes, and you the only one that went through that and feel those real emotions. But I'm right there with you. I would have hated it.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't easy, dog.
Yeah,
Like
I would have hated that
then I was
part.
on like this media circuit, like going from Larry King to Good Morning America. You know what I'm saying? And just like telling people that I'm gonna be okay when really I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know because I didn't finish college. I left college early. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I never thought about a second career in my life. I
Yeah.
never thought about anything like that. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do.
Yeah.
So like I was going up on those interviews and just lying to people, telling me like, oh yeah, my head is still high and I'm gonna be okay when
You
I
have no
wasn't.
idea what's next.
I had no idea what was next. Yeah, that was the fucked up part. That was crazy. Yeah.
That's scary, bro. And that's what people don't understand about this basketball shit. Like, we put so much into it. So much of our life is into basketball, and that's why you talk about it now. Though you talk about, hey, listen, figure some shit out.
Got to figure something out, man. Cause like
Figure some shit out.
it's like you put so much work and energy into one thing. That everybody always says don't put all your eggs into one basket. But as a basketball player, you think like, fuck
That
you feel me? Like,
fuck that.
I'm
I'm
finna
trying to
put
get to the
all these
league,
eggs in
nigga.
this
Yeah,
basket. You feel
all
me?
that.
Uh, but yeah, man. So like, that's why I do the work that I do now. Is so, God forbid, something does happen to one of the players or a guy that they have something else to fall back on.
Mhm.
Prize Picks can get your money up. Shout out to Prize Picks for supporting Run Your Race. Me and my boy AJ gonna give you tips on how to get your money up.
Prize Picks is the daily fantasy sports game. They make it super easy to play. It takes less than 60 seconds to make your picks and submit your entries.
On Prize Picks, you don't play against anybody. You play against the Prize Picks projections. You pick 2 to 6 players. You either pick more or you pick less.
You already know it's my favorite day of the week, Taco Tuesday. Only because Prize Picks has 25% off of certain projections. You know what that means. It's time for me to cash out.
Like me and AJ said, Prize Picks can help you get your money up. You can make 25 times your money. So if you put in $100, you can make $2,500. If you put in $10, you can make $250. And they made it even easier. You can use Apple Pay for a quick and easy deposit.
Head over to prizepicks.com/race and use promo code RACE for a first deposit match up to $100.